Hey guys, so I'm coming on here today to talk to you guys about the importance of training yourself as well as business supplies and some things that you need. So, this is in a new consultant playlist, so hopefully, you will find this helpful. So, the first thing I want to explain to you is that you are now your own business owner. So, I don't say that to be ugly. I say that so that you understand that you are really in charge of your success when it comes to Scentsy, right? And training yourself is one of the most valuable things that you can do to run a successful business. I'm going to talk chain of command really quickly so that I get that out of the way. So, when I talk chain of command, that sounds really like military. I don't mean it like that. I mean it like this is what you would do if you need answers for something. So, the very first thing that you do when you have a question, you need to go look at your workstation. Look at the news tab, the training center, the marketing tab, etc. Then you can go to the files, photos, and the search tab of your team page. So if you're on my team, I'm going to walk you through where you go for that. And then step 3 is your sponsor, who that is whoever personally enrolled you. Then you can ask on the team page, and then you should go up to your director. Okay, so make sure that you really follow that chain of command. Instead of just reaching out directly to your director right away, make sure that you are doing all of these things and you've definitely asked your sponsor first. We put these things in place to make it easier and to make it replicatable, because now I have a team of over 300 people. So if all 300 of those people came and asked me all of their questions, that's all I would do all day. So when it comes to finding training on your team page, I am going to show you, this is our homepage, and you can see over here at the side, there are units. So units is the first thing that's really great. It shows that I haven't done any of the units, but that's because I created them. So I'm going to update these, but you can start with the different units to find information. If you want to learn about sponsoring, if you are reinstated, parties, fundraising, the 6 skills of the selling system, etc. There's tons of information right here in the units. Then you can go to the files tab, and I love that we have this. And I mean, you may have to go back and search, but there are tons and tons of different things for you to go through on here to find different files that you can use. Okay. And then you can go to the videos tab, and you can see all of the different videos that have been uploaded here from all of these leaders. Like, our team page is just a plethora of information. So definitely look through that. And then we have our photos, which can be very overwhelming. So my suggestion to you is to click the albums and then go through here. You're going to see that we have uploaded all kinds of different things for you to see. So the team page is a very valuable resource for you. I also want you to know that there are pages that are recommended by the admins, which is me. So you can go to the About section and you can look here and find groups that are recommended. Now, I'm going to tell you that you do not need to join all these groups because a lot of them are filled with negativity and all of that. I turn the notifications off, and I usually only use these groups if I'm really needing something. The only one that I use a lot is this one right here called All About Samples. And that's because that's where I get my sample flyers. I am going to add another page in here. Okay, so I'll find that later. So recommended by the admins is good for you to look at. Now, your main source of information is going to be up here in the training center. Okay, so the training center is where you can get all of the official training from Scentsy. These trainings that I'm doing for you are a little bit more personalized, and I just really wanted to make sure that you knew all the things. So obviously, if you need training on products, go here, and you are going to see all of the different things. There's the training calls that are on Tuesdays. They upload those for you. You can see like selling tips, the training guide. It kind of walks you through some of those things. Some of them are video, so you can see that this one is a video, and then you can see that this one's like a file. Okay, so those are all of the things that you can look for through that. Since you just joined, I would say that you need to start at business ownership, and there are tons of videos in here and files in here that you can go and look through. So previously, I was just talking to you guys about Maven on the video before that, and so there is a video right here all about Maven that's going to walk you through it, and those are from the actual creators of Maven. Okay, so there's tons and tons of different things on here. Our training center has been updated, and it is actually really, really great. Another thing that I really love right here is the personal development. I believe if you're not personally developing yourself all the time, that you're just going to get really burnt out. So really take time to do that. And the one thing that I really love is that there are keynote speeches from Heidi and Orville, who are our CEOs, from previous reunions. If you have never heard them speak, I really, really encourage you to come and listen to these. They were recorded at a family reunion. This growth mindset one is so, so good. And same thing with this attitude of gratitude. I was there for those live, and those are, I really love her growth mindset one. That was actually one that was, I learned about growth mindset from Heidi before it was like really out in the world. And then same thing with these. I was there, but they are so good. If you've never heard Heidi and Orville speak, definitely go and do that. And then when it comes to leadership, as you begin to grow your team, you definitely need to check out all of these videos about leadership and how to be a good sponsor, the 5 fundamentals of team building. Those are really, really good. And then here, the 6 skills of the selling system. I definitely encourage you to come and watch these videos like as you can. Since you just joined, don't feel like you have to come and look at them right this moment, but you do want to maybe watch the ones on presentation so that you'll be ready for your home party. When you're talking about booking and doing your parties and stuff, you can go through those. If you click on these, you can see the ones that are specific to that. So the training center is a wealth of information. Last one I'm going to talk about with training is on YouTube, you can search for pretty much anything Scentsy related, but I am going to show you a few channels that I follow. So the OG Boss Babes channel is one that I'm subscribed to, and that is from our upline, Chloe Cox, and it's a really, really great page where you're going to find all things. So you can go to the OG Boss Babes, and you can see that there's going to be tons of videos on here that is going to talk to you about all kinds of things. So Scentsy New Consultant, here is my Jet Set Go from World Tour, all the different things. If you even want to type in Scentsy Basket Party, you can find all of these different videos where you can see training. For me, I'm going to go look and see how many views people have and see if it's something that I'm interested in looking at. So definitely train yourself. Okay, last 2 things I want to talk about on the workstation as it comes for training and information. Business references. This is your go-to tab for all things business. I've talked about that before. So here are the FAQs. If you're ever wondering what's in something, how you can use it, etc., come to the business reference tab, look at the FAQ. Sometimes they're not right here at the top because they've been updated. And that's really good for you to find. The marketing tab is where you are going to go to find marketing pictures that are approved by Scentsy. Here's the communication tab where you can edit your newsletter. I talked about editing your newsletter previously, so you definitely want to look at that. Now, here in your newsletter, you can actually see that there were 5 failed email addresses, so I need to go and see what those were. But this got me 26 visitors. I had 5 clicks, which isn't really a big deal. That means like they clicked on other things. I have new subscribers, and then I have unique opens, meaning people that maybe have not opened it before have opened it. Regardless, you can add your personalized content, you can preview it, etc. So definitely look at that. That is something free that Scentsy does for you. The last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is Scentsy Success. This is where you can go to buy all of your Scentsy business supplies. Now, the tip I would tell you for here is I always go through, this is new, I always go through and I find the things that I want. Okay. And this is, we have a Vistaprint Pro shop, so you can go through to actually get Scentsy stuff straight through Vistaprint, but it's all on approved labels, etc. So you can go through it that way, or you can also do Vistaprint through just the normal Vistaprint shop. So I am going to actually click off of that. That's the Pro shop. But what I wanted to show you guys is you can click on Scentsy Success up here and you can find all of your stuff. So for me, I'm always going to look at new first, and you can just see some things that they've uploaded. These are things that are coming up for reunion. But a lot of times I come to the spring summer 2019 and you can see all of the new supplies. So if you just joined, you're going to have a lot of these things. But if you have not, then, or when we change catalog season, you're going to need to know to come here to find your stuff. So here you can see it's the fragrance tester spring summer full set. So let's say I wanted to buy that. What I'm going to do is I am going to write that down, or I'm going to click add to bag. And then let's say I'm going to go and add something else. So party tools and supplies. You can order like the transition oil kit, or where's the sampling? This is something that I suggest you guys getting. The laundry liquid and scent soft bundle. So I'm going to add those to my bag, right? But this is my pro tip for you guys. This is my pro tip. So I am going to go to checkout. I'm not actually going to check out though. I'm going to go and write down these item numbers. So I'm going to say 4903 856936. I'm going to write those down because if you order through Scentsy Success, you're going to pay shipping. But if I go to my orders tab, you can also go through here. But if I go to my orders tab to a party that I'm going to close later, I can edit my orders. Like I told you before, I always have a customer named business supplies. So I'm going to write down my customer business supplies. I'm going to click save and add products to cart. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in these item numbers. Oops, my computer's like glitching. I'm going to type in these item numbers. So 49038. That's not, let's see. Let's type in full. Okay, so you can see that it pops up here. Okay, and no, you don't get PRV on it, but you're going to save money when it comes to shipping when you are closing a shipping or closing a item, okay, or a party. So you can add those things to your party order so you're not paying shipping. Okay, so that's my pro tip for you. Everything that you buy for your business is going to be a business write-off, so you want to keep those, maybe print out your cart, and just keep track of all of that stuff. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and just remember to train yourself, okay? I will put some links in the comments for YouTube pages that I suggest that you go to.